Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, guys, we're gonna be doing an anti-haul, or am I buying it? So if you guys want to see what I'm not buying, what I might be buying, then definitely keep on watching. You know, I originally started this series as a true anti-haul, but it slowly changed into like an anti-haul slash will I buy it? So I'm going to keep calling it anti-haul because for majority of times I end up not buying it. But there are some things I do catch my eye. I'm like, oh, shit. As always, I always get all my information from Trend Mood. So we're going to go ahead and just dive straight on in. So the first thing that pops up, which I think is so hilarious that is the first thing I mentioned, because legit, it would not be an anti-haul if I didn't mention this brand or this other brand, but it's the new Kylie Cosmetics Kylie Skin. This is the Makeup Melting Cleanser, cream to oil makeup remover that helps gently remove makeup and impurities. The creamy texture and skin-loving botanical oils leave skin feeling soft, clean, and hydrated. So this does roll out on May 11th, and I saw this and I was like, oh God, no. First off, I had that like Kylie Cosmetics cleanser, and it used to be clear, but then somehow it switched to like a yellow consistency. So gross. I ended up throwing it away. I don't really like Kylie Cosmetics brand that much. I use her liquid lip, Savage Liquid Lip. It is the prettiest mauve pink brown lip ever, and I always top it off with my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb on top or my Luna Beauty gloss on top. But other than that, I don't really shop anything from Kylie Cosmetics, and I think there's some issues going on right now. I think I saw somewhere like on TikTok or something that KKW Beauty and Kylie Cosmetics are undergoing like investigation, like they're being sued for lying about how much their brand is actually worth to their investors. I think I saw that somewhere. I could be mistaken, but I think I saw that video online. And it's why if you go to like Kylie Cosmetics like Instagram page right now, there's only like one photo and like everything else is gone. And I think on their website, it's down right now. Like, let me double check. I think it's like down right now. Or it says like it's coming back. Let's see, Kylie. Yeah, so right now it says something is coming. So I think it's because because they're under investigation right now. I think that's tea or Red Bull. Okay, so next we have this new Ambience Collection from Sigma. I'm not going to lie. This is so freaking beautiful. What happened to me? I don't know why. You guys know I'm not into nudes at all, but for some reason this is freaking beautiful. So like that highlight palette, oh, bitch, so beautiful. But I'm not paying $186 for the entire set. I could buy the palette, but it's $49 for the palette, $49 for the highlight palette, $20 for the glosses, $95 for the brushes. Like, holy shnikes. Beautiful, but no. Okay, so next we have the Natasha Denona, the Zindo palette. Now this is a beautiful palette, but I've never been one to go out and buy a Natasha Denona palette. I just find them to be just quite expensive personally, especially like a $65 palette that I probably use a couple times. Don't know how often I picked it up. So I was going to buy this, and then I watched Teresa's dead review on it, and pretty much she said if you have the Urban Decay, oh shoot, what's that palette called? Like the Wild West palette? Like if you have that palette, you don't need this palette. So I was like, phew, saving me some money. It's beautiful, but I'm pretty sure that like Alter Ego is going to duplicate it at some point. So there's just like no need to buy it. Beautiful, but no. Okay, so next we have the Matte Bronzing Brick, a bronzing powder duo by Victoria Beckham Beauty. These are $58 for a little 2-pan palette. You have got to be out of your mind if you think I'm gonna spend pretty much $60 for 2 freaking bronzers. Like, no, that is just way too expensive. Like, I saw that and I was like, no, I would just never. Granted, it's from Posh Spice. Still, no. I laughed at the price point and I was like, oh God, no. Okay, the amount of tags I got in this particular palette, it is the Hip Dot collaboration with Clueless. Guys, I don't know what is going on with Hip Dot lately. I really, really loved their collaboration with SpongeBob. I thought that was a great collaboration. I loved it so much. Great formula. Had such a great time in the video. But all they've been doing is collabs. That's all they've been doing is collabs. And I kind of want to see the brand come up with something just on their own. They have their own palettes. They've come up with their own palette. They've come out with their own palettes. But as of lately, it's been either Peeps, Hot Sauce, Clueless, whatever else. I can't even think of the top of my head. I feel like every week they have a new collab. Hershey's or whatever. They just have like a new collab every week. And it's just Reese's. It was Reese's. No, I'm not into the consistently doing the collabs. And when I saw this, I don't get the whole Clueless vibe. I really don't. I don't see it. I don't see the appeal of it. I'm trying, but I can't see it. I just don't see Clueless, you know? Next, we have the MAC Cosmetics collaboration with Disney's Cruella de Vil. Have you guys seen this ugly palette? Like, the amount of space between each shadow, how tiny the shadows are, and the coloring. I don't get it. I don't get it. I was looking at it going, how does this scream Cruella de Vil? Maybe the red lips, I can understand, but nothing else says Cruella de Vil. Nothing else. Nothing else. And I'm looking at it going, no. Just no. I don't know what happened to MAC. MAC used to be that brand that everybody loved and raved about, and now no one can give a shit about MAC. I have not seen someone review a MAC cosmetics product in so long. I really hope they can reinvent themselves and come out with brand new stuff. I see them going downhill so much. So next we have the new Ciate London collaboration with Edna Mode. Okay, first off, I think the packaging is really ugly, and I'm so sorry if anyone out there enjoys it, but I need to tell you guys a funny story. I absolutely hate The Incredibles. I think The Incredibles movies are just freaking horrible. I refuse to watch a second one, and I'm so sorry if anyone out there loves The Incredibles. I'm so sorry. I just never ever cared for The Incredibles, and back in the day, my best friend Jenna, who passed from cancer, her trees were always full of all these really cool ornaments, and she wanted a tradition because she knew that I only ever put bulbs in my trees, where every single Christmas she would give me a little snowman. So she started gifting me a little snowman for Christmas so I could start putting them on my tree every year. Well, her last year being alive, she wanted to add one more. She knew how much I love Disney, so she had these little gifts under the Christmas tree. And I remember looking at all her ornaments that year, and it was about to be my turn to open my gifts. And I was looking at the ornaments and I was talking, and I saw this Edna Mode ornament that she had on her tree. And I picked it up and I said, "Ugh, God, why do you have this on your tree?" Like, I was like, I hate The Incredibles. Like this is like such the worst movie like Disney ever made. I can't stand it. And I probably went on for 5 minutes and I told the exact details of why I couldn't stand the movie, right? And at this point, her husband is just dying of laughter. And I'm like, it's really not that funny when I'm telling him why I hate The Incredibles. Like, I don't get the humor of it. Dying of laughter. Jenna's just sitting there looking at me. And then finally, she just starts to laugh so hard to the point that tears are coming out of her eyes. And I'm like, what is just so funny? And they didn't say anything except grabbed a gift under the tree and handed it to me. And I was like, what is this? And I opened it up. And it was an Edna Mode gift ornament. And I will never forget. I did this. Oh my God, this is just so cute. I love it. Because I felt like such shit. I was like, I am such a piece of shit person.
Should I not have said that? Oh, I feel like a perfect arse.
Well, in America, you're just an ass.
sat there for 5 minutes ragging on her about her stupid ornament, and then here she is giving it to me as a gift. That was the best laugh that all of us ever had in our entire lives. That's something that me and her husband still talk about to this day, is this damn Edna Mode freaking ornament that I still have. I left it safely wrapped up in its box. I will never get rid of it now because it has such monumental memories for me, and that's something that me and her husband, her mom, her dad, we still talk about this damn ornament that I had gone on about for 5 minutes and that she was gifting to me because she knew how much I love Disney and just thought I would love that one. Oh my God. So when I saw this, it really warmed my heart because it just brought back all those amazing memories. But the palette itself and the concept behind it, why come up with it now? Like, why not come up with it back then? Like when The Incredibles were a big thing. It also doesn't really seem like Edna. Like, maybe it's just because I don't really know her and whatnot, but I saw this and I was just so not intrigued. It's kind of expensive. It's at $40 for like a face and eye palette, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem revolutionary. It doesn't seem interesting in the slightest, and yeah. If I were to buy it, it would just be bought just for the memory's sake and like nothing else. Okay, so next we do have the new Jouer.
It's called Jouer.
Jouer.
This is the French Riviera eyeshadow palette collection with like some lippies and toppers. This is really, really beautiful. I've always wanted to try Jouer products. I never have. It just seems very cool toned, just not exciting. I really want to give this brand a chance. I really, really do. But I think I'm going to wait until it's something that I genuinely really want to try. Like maybe I'll just go for like one of their foundations and whatnot. But this palette, I saw it. I saw the collection. I think the theming of it's cute. I think the packaging's really cute. But the inside colors are just not really like catching my attention. I'm just like, oh, basic colors. Pretty, but no. Okay, so let's talk about this one. The amount of people that asked me if I was going to review this collection. It's the new Urban Decay Prince Live Loud in Color eyeshadow palette collection. I'm going to go ahead and say this. You're going to go ahead and thumbs down my video right now. You're going to go ahead and unsubscribe and you're going to cancel me, but I've never been a Prince fan. I'm so sorry. I have never been a Prince fan. I'm so sorry. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. I just never really grew up listening to Prince. My mom, I think, listened to it, but she didn't really. I feel like she grew me up more on like the Beatles and Michael Jackson than she did Prince. So I wasn't excited about that just because I'm like, well, you know, it's Prince. That's cool. But when you actually look at the color scheme, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, it has purple, because I'm sure you know Purple Rain, but it doesn't scream Prince. Like, Prince was very, very loud in your face. Like, you knew when Prince was there, Prince was there. Like, the way he walked in, the way he captivated a room. This does not captivate a room. Like, this, it doesn't scream Prince. It just, I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe it's the color scheme, but I don't see it. I feel like it should have been in very loud, bold colors. I feel like these are very muted, very dull purples, and yeah, I don't see the appeal of it, and I'm so sorry for anyone out there does. I feel like they could have done so much more for this collection, and I feel like they really dropped the ball on it, and that really sucks. I feel like they could have done him a bigger, better justice than what they did for that. Next, we do have the Eye Machinage, if I'm saying that wrong, I'm so sorry, with Carly Bible. First off, she just had a baby, so congratulations to her. The outside packaging is beautiful. The outside packaging really is beautiful, but when you look at the inside, it just looks so basic and just so boring, and I saw the outside packaging, was so intrigued, but when you look at the inside, you're just like, oh, it's another neutral palette. It's another like neutral face palette. Cool. It just didn't look like anything exciting for me in the slightest, but I'm very happy for her. I hope she has a very successful launch, but no. Okay, so next we do have the new collection. This is the Say It collection by BH Cosmetics. I bought it. I bought it, and I will have a review on it. I have some things to say about BH Cosmetics because I had to deal with customer service, and I'm going to let that be saved for that video. But let's just say I'm going to say it loudly in that video. But I did buy it. I know some people were really thrown off by the palette that says fuck it or fuck you. I think it's fuck you or fuck it. I don't know. It's one of the two palettes that says that. Yeah, no, it says fuck off. I'm sorry, it says fuck. I'm sorry. F off is so some people were really upset by that. I don't know why. I think maybe just I'm not offended by that word, but I think some people were offended by the word because it's not blurred out in the slightest. Like, it literally says it on the palette. But I'm definitely going to be excited to try out the formula because I have tried out BH Cosmetics formulas before, and they're fantastic. They really have amazing formula. But that's all I'll say for that for now. Next, we do have the Morphe 18H Sweet on Hue Artistry palette. So I'm not going to lie, the outside packaging of this is so pretty. I really do love the outside packaging. But the inside kind of looks like their 35S palette, like such a gem palette. Kind of reminds me of that. It's really nice to see Morphe not doing a collaboration for once. They're just doing something on their own. That's like really, really nice to see. But when you look at the swatches, I'm not going to lie, the swatches looked like the swatches look like they are just painted on. Like, they just look like they're painted on, especially on her arm right there. They really just look like they're painted on. Do you guys see that? Like, I have a hard time wanting to buy from people who literally just spray paint or just edit on a swatch instead of actually doing swatches. Because then you're like, okay, but how is the formula really, though? If you're editing it, I really can't tell how the formula is. So, yeah, I'm going to skip on that one. Next, we have Another Day, Another ColourPop. Okay, so this is the new ColourPop So Very Lovely collection. Now, this is really aesthetically pleasing for packaging wise, but the inside is really dull for me. It's really boring, and I got asked if I'm reviewing this new collection. Nope. It doesn't stand out to me. It doesn't scream like for me to go run and get it. Nothing stands out about it. It's just a neutral, cool tone palette to me. Very boring, very basic. And next is the new Glam Light, the Red Velvet Cupcake palette. I got asked so much if I'm reviewing this palette, and my answer to you guys is yes, of course I am. It's Glam Light. I love Glam Light so much. I love their products. I literally have a whole shelf dedicated to them right over here in my beauty room. And oh yeah, it's a red eyeshadow palette that's kind of intimidating to me because I never play with red shadows. One, red can stain, and it's so easy to mess up a red eye look. It's so easy to mess up a red eye look that, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very, very intimidated by this palette. But I am going to be purchasing it. By the time you guys see this video, I may or may not have already gotten it. But just in case you guys haven't, just in case this is out before or after the launch, it does launch on May 21st at 8 a.m. PST, so it'll be 11 a.m. EST. You guys can actually use code AllieD to save 15% off your purchase. It does retail for $25, and you guys can best believe I am so purchasing it. Last but not least, we do have the new eyeshadow palettes from Estate Makeup. It is the Baby Girl palette and the Sugar Daddy palette. I actually got asked from Estate Cosmetics if I wanted to review these palettes, and I said no, only because they are very, very neutral palettes, very basic, and I found them to be quite boring. And I know that's like mean to say, but they wanted me to legit review it and give it like, I guess like a positive review is what they're looking for, and I didn't want to let them down. I didn't want to like review it because I was very bored by the palette, and I wasn't into it. So I did say no, and I'm very glad that I did, because I haven't heard the best things about the palettes, but I was very appreciative that they reached out to me. But I only want to review stuff that I could be honest about, and I think they really want a positive review, and I'm just not that person that they're looking for if it was to only give positive. Like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. So yeah, that is everything that I have for today's anti-haul. Pretty much this video is pretty much going to be like an anti-haul. There's a few things that I'm getting, but these are always so much fun to do. I know Teresa's Dead pretty much does these weekly because now they're trying to release makeup like crazy But I just want to do like a quick little anti-haul for you guys. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you do, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 3 to 4, mostly 5 times a week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And a huge, huge thank you to all these beautiful Patreon members that you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe. Either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys very next video. Bye!